nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, but lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell now.
Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, that's like, hello. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, that's like, hello. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What's going on with y'all, man? Let me know if everything's good. Let me know that everything's good. Can't cam up because we got this Wi-Fi that I'm sharing with like 3,000 different people, and I checked it beforehand. I'm looking like, Nintendo Mario if I got the video on. So apologize for not being, cammed up, but hey, go back to the old days, right? What's going on with y'all, man? Right? How's everybody doing on this Sunday, man? All right, y'all ready for the good word? And shout out to David Carroll, man. Shout out to David Carroll. David Carroll is a character, man. This guy is and shout out to Obsidian, because I didn't know about David Carroll until I ran to Obsidian. And, Uncle David Carroll, whatever, of course, I guess he's like the underground guy of Black YouTube or the Black Manosphere. And everybody knows about his Rabbit Hole Productions. Before I get into the meat in this video, there's a couple of things I got to say up front as an introduction to this here masterpiece. And he definitely delivered on, I don't know if it was the last one, but if it wasn't the last one, it was like the next to last one. And it was about a subject and a topic that's pretty near and dear to me here recently, because of, we're talking about the witch bitch, okay? All right, we're talking about the witch bitch and her uprising in the black community. Okay. Now, once upon a time, it was just certain things black people didn't play with. Just certain shit black folks didn't play with. All right. Despite the modern times we live in, once upon a time, black people were extremely spiritual, religious, or whatever you want to call it, whatever your description may be, God-fearing, all those things, whatnot, what have you. Okay. But, somewhere along the way, as you grow as a society, as a people, demographic, you get introduced to different things, people get their own understandings. And what? Sister George, what I do? I gotta do this, man, because y'all know, I've had my own personal run-ins with witch bitches. Okay. And see, Brother David, let me tell you, I told these niggas, okay? I told them, okay? I was a proud snitch when it came to the witch bitch. I say again, Mr. Fantastic was a proud snitch when it came to a witch bitch, okay? Right? This isn't really, anything particular to even though it's going to be concerning a particular person or whatnot, what have you. This isn't an attack on them or whatnot, what have you, but I have to use the example. You know what I'm saying? If you have a fucking example of something to prove your point, you just have to use it. And if you happen to be the example, nigga, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's your fault. So once upon a time, I came to this space, early on in here, before I even started doing content. And there was a particular content creator that, didn't have a big following, but, I saw a lot of you thirsty niggas up late at night, listening to their content. And this person never showed like their face. They only showed a particular body part. Okay. They only showed a particular body part. And you niggas is down there in the chat, chatting it up, this, that, and other, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, I was kind of taken aback because I'm like, whoa, what's up with all these titties in the screen? All I hear is a voice and titties. Ain't no such thing as no talking titties. This is like the talking titties. All right. So, of course, titties make everything better. All right. Shout out to all of my 80s babies that know about the Jason and Freddy Krueger movies. Okay. No matter how gruesome and terrified and horrified that those horror movies were in the 80s and early 90s, they would give you at least one shot with titties in it to, calm you down and give that nice balance. Okay. Titties make everything better. All right. Okay. Of course, not no itty bitty titties, not no saggy titties, not no lopsided titties, but just a nice, decent little pair of titties. You know what I'm saying? It makes everything better. Everybody loves titties, and so the talking titties was going, and then lo and behold, one of the days, the talking titties brought up some these cards, these motherfucking, these tarot cards, and to me, immediate red flags went off. Woo, 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 woo. Abort, nigga, abort, nigga, abort. And I'm just like, whoa, hell no. Fuck around with these cards, bro, and talking about, these things and these people with these weird names. So I'm like, okay, yeah. And I said, indirectly, I was like, hey, man, y'all niggas better be careful out here. Y'all gonna let a pair of titties, nigga, have your soul all fucked up, okay? Y'all around here fucking around with somebody that's definitely dibbling and dabbling, okay, in the deep ends of the demonic realm, okay? We would say that, okay? Dipping and dabbling into the demonic, okay, with them double D's or whatever the hell bigger, double D's plus or triple D's. I don't know what the fuck D is, but it's just some big ass titties. And lo and behold, man, that's why we having to tell you niggas, bro. Hey, you niggas got to set standards, bro. Okay, got to set standards, because, bro, the most powerful, and this is how I know a lot of y'all be capping. All right, and shout out to the hate God niggas. And you know what? I haven't done this, but I realized this today. Listen, shout out to the hate God niggas. Okay, the hate God niggas, y'all are all right with me. Y'all are all right with God. God actually prefers the hate God niggas over you fake God niggas. I say again, God, the Lord, he prefers the hate God niggas over the fake God niggas. Okay, People that tell you I need, you know, $1 trillion in this collection plate before we get up out of here, so I may deliver. You know, I need a G5, whatever the best, most expensive fucking jet plane is to deliver the Lord's word around the world. You know, them motherfuckers. Versus you motherfuckers just be like, hey man, I don't believe in God, ain't no God, you know, fuck that God shit, all this whatever. Hey man, God says, hey, I'd rather you be hot or cold than lukewarm. All right, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know, like in the summertime. Look here, God is like, and this is what the is missing. The original. Listen, man, make grandmas great again. I say again, make black grandmas great again, man. Okay, there was only one place you go, two places you go find black grandmas from like the 80s and 90s. You gonna find them on the porch, or you gonna find them in the church. Okay, the porch or the church. That's it. Not a club. You know, not the lounge. You know, not on motherfucking, not thirst trapping on IG and Facebook. That's not what grandmas are made for, man. You ain't supposed to know what your grandma ass cheeks look like, man. All right, you ain't supposed to know that. And we growing up with a whole generation of motherfucking kids, man, especially these boys that know what their grandma areolas look like, man. You know how traumatic that is. You know how traumatic it is for your look, you're not supposed to see the titty that your mama and your daddy sucked on. You're just not supposed to see that, okay? All right? Your mama get a pass because you sucked on them titties. You gotta get to the point where your mama go try to, mama, put some clothes on her, close the door. Just let me, you can't be walking around. How many of y'all had this talk? Look, mom, please, mom, wear a shirt. Put a shirt on, mom. Come on now. Gets bothersome. Mama, this is my house. I don't care, mama. I got rights. Okay? I don't want to see them titties. Put them up. Okay? This ain't fair. Can I just walk around here with my, you know, my beanies and weenies? No, I'm too old for that. So are you. Come put a shirt on, mom. Goddamn. But yeah, man. You never supposed to see what your grandma titties look like, man. And lo and behold, we got a whole generation of motherfuckers not only seeing that, bro. Do you know, like, these kids got a word, bro? Do you know the most horrific thing you could ever see? And this is why you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta make sure your grandma ain't out here thotting. Yeah, David Johnson. Yeah, man. Put them shits up, B. Put them up. Shout out to SW1 in the building. All right. Not traumatic. You gotta be careful now. You can't be beefing out here, man. Your grandma out here thotting, nigga. Your grandma got a whole OnlyFans page or a Pornhub, and you want to talk shit. Oh, really? Okay. All right. You got jokes. You roasting nigga ass in class. You roasting them. Just get okay. And he's all right. Okay. Damn. He ain't firing back. He ain't nothing. Nigga go get that phone. Boop, 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 boop. But look at what your grandma mouth do though. Look at your grandma out here airtight. Look at your grandma getting the dirty Sanchez, nigga. Really? Ooh. Nigga, that'll ruin your life, man. Especially if you didn't know it. Your grandma here taking a whole dick. Sucking, swallowing everything. You thought you was in here just, roasting nigga up. Oh, well, now you're traumatized. You got to think of all them time. Come here, get grandma some sugar. Oh, no. No, Granny, no. No. You think about all them times your grandma done gave your grandma that sugar. All right. And she out here motherfucking swallowing more. She out here swallowing more sausages in a factory, man. All right. Your granny's lips is a dick magnet, man. A meat magnet. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work on you because you family. Every other nigga come around, he's like, damn, why? I keep turning toward this, my pelvis is turning toward this old lady. What's going on here? Yeah, come here, young boy. Come here, young boy. You ain't. I mean, you don't know that. You dealing with them young girls. They don't know what they're doing. But that's the man. That's again, man. Y'all understood, but that's why I tell y'all we are the fucking Doug. I know, but it's a harsh truth, man. You try to Dolomite. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man, you can't kiss grandma no more, man. No little instant grandma kisses no more, man. You better be careful. You better make sure. SW1, where's the lie? Did I tell where the lie? Did I tell a lie? Exactly. You used to call a jawbone. Did I tell a lie? See, shout out to Turf. Not to mention these grandmas out here not even 40 yet, but you know. But you know, this whole thing that's where, you know, sexual freedom and all this good shit and whatnot, what have you. You can thought in peace, you know, to each your own. Not giving a damn about your kids or your grandkids, you know, all that good shit. So, what made the old original grandma so great is that she cared, you know, like I said, the porch of the church, and being that she was in the church, she knew that, hey, we don't play with that devil shit around here, okay? Now, mind you, I understand everything's not the devil. You have the occult, you have the esoteric. I'm not a subject matter expert in this. I don't claim to be. I'm not a theologian. I'm not, you know, no, all right? I'm not a theosophist. I don't claim to, but I know a little bit about the Lord, okay? That's all I'm gonna speak on. All the other shit outside of it, I know that it ain't about him. If it ain't about him, hey, you need to talk to him about it. And he pretty much covers it, okay? And I say again, would you please grab your Bibles, okay? And turn to James chapter 2, verse 19. All right, James chapter 2, verse 19. And when you got it, can I get a amen? Can I get an amen from the congregation? And it says very short scripture here. Okay. Thou believest there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. And shout out to David Carroll, because from my understanding of David Carroll is not, he's not a Bible believer, you know what I'm saying? But he did give credence to believing in spirituality, but he's not a Bible guy. Okay. So even David Carroll not being a Bible guy, I don't think he believes in God or Jesus or any of those things related to the church. I'm not sure. If I'm misrepresenting him, I'm sorry. But he said it himself. He said, hey, look, man, hey, this stuff is real. Okay. Oh, and then so even if you don't believe in God, okay, you don't believe in the Bible, the fact of the matter that you believe in something that the Bible directly refers to and warns you about gives credence that you have to therefore believe in the Bible. Again, it's that movie. See, I just always forget the name of it. Deliver Us from Evil. The horror movie Deliver Us from Evil, where the dude was a cop and it was some other dude, the priest or whatever, and the dude pretty much lost his faith and all this stuff, whatever. But the moment he understood that, man, God got to be real, because I'm looking at this motherfucking demonic devil shit, some devil shit. I'm looking at some shit that I cannot explain for the life of me, but it is real. This shit is trying to kill me. It's trying to fuck me up. So if this shit real, God must be real. And at that moment is when he gained his powers back for whatever used to be, so on and so forth, and they were able to defeat the demons and shit. But like David Carroll said, bro, all of this extra shit, bro, all this occult shit is very real, okay? So if you choose to not believe in God, by all means, but for me, please believe in this occult shit, because there ain't no games, bro. It's really not. There's no games in this shit. All right? And shout out to, again, this is going to be credence to the old school grannies, okay, and mamas, because they used to tell you, look here, where you going? Well, I'm going over, Roderick's house, and well, who they peoples? Huh? Who is they peoples? What's their mama name? What's their daddy name? I don't know, grandma. Well, look here. If you don't know them, I don't know them, and you ain't gonna be eating over there. You ain't gonna be embarrassing me like I don't feed you, and you don't know them peoples, so you're not finna be eating their food. People put stuff in people's food out here now. You hear me? You can't just eat everybody's cooking. Put a 1 in the chat if you done heard that or some variation of that speech from your mama or your grandma. Okay? I need a 1 in the chat. Y'all niggas old as me, so I know y'all done heard it. I need to see the ones. If you ain't never heard about it, put a 2. Look here. You can't go everybody eat everybody's food. You hear me? And you really don't know, man, because I'm telling you, dog, there were particular situations and stories that were told to me by the older people about people getting, in the South, we call them roots, getting the motherfucking roots put on you, man. That shit ain't no joke. How you fucked up these potions and spells and all this kind of shit and whatever, what have you, bro? You know what I mean? How you completely and totally fucked up. Why? Because, bro, this shit is, you dealing with some shit, bro, that's beyond, again, okay? Familiar spirits and all that shit. All right? And before we get into it, we got one more scripture for you. One more scripture. All right, well, a couple of scriptures for you, okay? We'll start at the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 9, okay? When thou come to the land which the Lord had given thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. Pretty much meaning, hey, look here, man. When you get around other folks in a new thing, you don't start doing what they doing just because they doing it. All right? You're not supposed to be like them. I done gave you the fucking rules, follow my rules, okay? 18:10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or daughter pass through fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all these things are abomination to the Lord. And because he is abomination to the Lord thy God, to drive them out from before thee. Okay? Again, we're going to name all of these things now. Uses divination, an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. Okay, that's why I went fucking what was her name? What was her name? Not quite Topaz. We got to use the context. We got to use the biblical text for foundation here. Okay, it's Save Your Soul Sundays, man. It ain't no secret here. All right. Me and God, cool. I ain't gonna never be ashamed of that shit. All right. Y'all need to hate on God all you want, and God respect you. I do too. But hey, man, just block all that other shit out. And again, you can hate God, nigga, but you better believe in this warning about these witch bitches, all right? These bitches ain't playing. They ain't playing. These witch bitches are fucking threatening you, nigga. Oh, you don't want to give me a dick? Okay. What you mean? Okay, bitch. What do you mean? Okay. Well, look here, bitch. I have an old school, Lord bless her soul. My grandma gone, but my mama. Okay, bitch, don't make me get my mama. All right. Don't come here talking none of that witch shit to me. Okay. You better go on somewhere other way with that shit. Go on, move. And like David Carroll told you, look, bro. Don't be letting these bitches get your hair, your dandruff flakes. Don't be leaving your clothes over there. All right? Don't be letting the bitch scratch you up all this. You like, damn, bitch, I'm bleeding. You better not let them get the blood. And you like, they get their blood, nigga. Hey, I don't know what's going to happen to you, bro. Bitch, stick your way. You like, damn, bitch, you stick me. bitch, did you stick me? no, baby, it's mosquitoes. You better let that bitch get that blood, okay? All right. But yeah, man, it tells you all of that shit, man. That shit is really real. And again, I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of stories. I told you, remember, bring it back to y'all memory. My mom told us a story about this dude, whoever he was. He was a little dude of the town or whatever. Every little female wanted him and liked him. And she said, he was dealing with this one girl. He was a player, player from the Himalayas. And he out here, doing his thing, Rolling Stone, pumping and dumping. Shout out to Ramil and Mr. Palmer, pumping and dumping these hoes. Until he ran into that one bitch. And she put something on him, bro. And we ain't talking about that good pussy. All right. We ain't talking about that good pussy, that good mouth. We ain't talking about the mouth and legs. We talking about, hey, man. But she either hooked Buddy up with that motherfucking spaghetti and red Kool-Aid special, man. And my mama said everybody seen it change, bro. Dude was gone. He was fucked up. And as bad as he was, the only person that could deal or do anything with him was that one bitch that everybody knew. Bitch, this dude got access to all the pussy in the city of Macon. You mean to tell me he gonna choose yours? Bitch, you the motherfucking twos and fews and fours and belows. Bitch, no. We know something ain't going on right here. And the fact of the matter, this nigga done lost his mind. Bitch, what did you do to this man? And the thing about it, man, this is why you gotta be more careful, bro. You gotta have some type of fucking relationship, even not with God, with somebody that can, know what's going on here and be able to, see you to the right direction, get that shit up off you, bro. Because she said this man was fucked up, man. He lost his mind, crazy as hell or whatever. Said the dude was out here in the summertime, bro, with a goddamn leather coat on, no shirt. I told y'all. Leather coat. Full leather coat, man. And no shirt, walking around talking to himself in the summertime. He was never the same. Never the same, man. Stories about, failed attempts or people getting caught up and niggas finding out the bitch trying to set him up. He said, she get ready to fix some food or whatever. And spaghetti, of course. Some red sauce and shit in it. And he, go out and she bring him his plate. She got kids. So, the kids come around or whatever, and the kid, ooh, let me get some of that. Let me taste some of that. He about to fucking give the kid, like, hey, man, here, man, just here, taste it. Get your little sample, get a little taste. The mama, fly out there, nigga. Jimmy Superfly Snooker slapped the whole fork out of his hand, about to give it to the fucking kid with the food on it, and she whooping the hell out the kid. Why you being right here? And he like, oh, whoa. He's like, calm down. What the fuck? What's going on here? What's wrong? Why are you why are you beating your child like this? Why are you fucking literally like you are abusing your child right now over a little bit of food, want a sample of some food, and then he hit him. And some people's constitution, their thing is stronger. Like you said, man, sometimes you got somebody out here praying for you, man. So bitch might try something once or whatever, and it don't work. Just tried a couple of times, to wear down your whatever your protection may be. And he started fucking seeing this shit after she did that. And he was like, oh shit, this bitch trying to get me. That's why she always made my plate. My shit was always separate from everybody else. I never seen the bitch really make the food or whatever. She just always bring it out to me. And now I'm giving her kid just a little bit of the damn, a little sample. And she ain't here motherfucking 8-time stomping the shit out of the kid. They want to sell the food. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm out. He left the bitch alone, man. Never ever seen her again. And again, man, it's my senses got to be in tune, because it's a dirty game out here, bro. When a woman, listen, all right. I say this and I say this again. As much as people talk about men not being able to take rejection, or whatnot, it's true to a degree, but men can't take embarrassment. You tell a nigga no or whatever, hey, I'm not interested. All right, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to bother you. Still attractive. You still whatever, la la. Have a nice time. Hey, shit changed, whatnot. Hit me up. It is what it is. You just trying, for the most part. Look, most important part for the guy is the physical and sexual conquest. First and foremost. Hey, I just want that pussy. All right. That's that. You go into the mindset of that. Being like, hey, man, if something comes of it and more of it comes after this, but I'm focused on getting that pussy. All right. If a woman don't understand that, she don't understand that, she think it's something up or whatever. All right, cool, fine. Tell us of that lie. But for me, it's all about the pussy. All right. First and foremost. Then everything after that comes after that. Because you can be fine as fuck. You can be the 10 out of 10 out of 10. But that, you know what I'm saying? Something wrong with that. That pussy ain't right. We can't do nothing. That pussy ain't right. I can't do nothing, man. I can't. Okay. It might have a smell to it. It might be too wide. It might just be fucking dry. It might just be whack as fuck, like horrible. And that's the most important thing. So like, I can't buy that just off the. So again, man, you know, but dudes can't take more so embarrassment over rejection. Dudes used to getting rejected because most dudes play the law of averages. You about the numbers more so than anything else. So you understand you go get turned down. You prepare yourself for the turn down. It is what it is. But women, no. Topaz, what word? What word you talking about, Topaz? For a woman, no. Women can't take rejection. Women aren't used to being rejected because what? A woman is used to being pursued by a man. So if and when a woman steps out of whatever comfort zone she's in and a man is so attractive to her, right, that she pursues him, especially in a sexual manner, which is clear, right? Because if a woman pursues you, it's clear she want to fuck. That's what she's telling you. And you're so much of a fucking just, you know, visual aphrodisiac to her. She cannot resist. She has to come to let her know her interest in her desires. And you tell her no, nigga. Do you know how like ego shattering, infuriating, and raging, and any other E you can motherfucking put in that motherfucker? Well, infuriating is an I, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Women's egos are a whole lot bigger than men's, especially when it comes to sexual and physical encounters and attractors and stuff like that. Okay. No matter what they tell you, that's the truth about it. So when she reject this woman, and she's made it blatantly obvious to you, and even more so, like if she did it publicly, nigga, you finna have a possible fight or your life on your hands, okay? Or she's gonna do something that makes you hers, and you're unable to fucking resist her. You're unable to fucking deny her. Again, shout out to all you guys that have not seen. Listen, let the Queen of South telling you, hey, this shit ain't no joke, man. If you guys have not seen Gone Girl, bro, you need to look at Gone Girl. That movie right there, bro, is the ultimate red pillar of any man should be. That shit is scary. That just goes you the far and the length that a woman will go, bro, in order to get what the fuck she want. And even as far as that is, nigga, bruh, this bitch right here, these witch bitches, nigga, they fucking with your very soul, my guy. Your soul and your mind and you as a person, bruh. People get that shit put on them, bro, and they never are the same. They're not even the same human being no more. Change up their whole personality, their fucking intelligence, and all this. And listen, you ain't gotta take my word for it, bro. Just run by a motherfucker again. You gotta think about this too, bro. If you see a nigga you know that everything's fine with them and cool, and they haven't went through some type of physical tragic accident, like, you know, they had some type of head trauma, they had a stroke or aneurysm or something like that, and the motherfucker go to being like, you know, the life of the party and charismatic and intelligent and all this other shit, and now this motherfucker drooling out his mouth and he always hanging around one bitch. That's not happenstance, my guy. You need to find somebody to save that man. All right. It's a big part of Get Out. Get Out, movie Get Out. Get Out had a whole bunch of underlying fucking things to it, and a part of hypnotizing is that's pretty much hypnotization is a form of that. Just like like so where it's using like spiritual shit or whatnot, what have you, but it is tied to it, man. And it was pretty much telling you where you're not in control, that's in control over you. And that's what's going on with these fucking witch bitches, bro. They motherfucking get your hair or get your they get you to sip that motherfucking Kool-Aid, eat spaghetti or that chili or whatever the fuck it is. You don't know what the hell's in you, and this bitch motherfucking snap her fingers, nigga, and you around here, doing the snake. Nigga around here dancing like Hammer. Oh. What the fuck? Like what? This bitch just embarrassing you for the fuck of it. Now she won't have fun. You pissed her off, and now you on TikTok bringing back the fucking Hammer dance. You didn't even know it was you. But man, I've seen this change, bro, and especially here recently. I kept trying to tell people I had to stop. I just sometimes, man, you just gotta let people find out the hard way, because black women all of a sudden got huge into this crystal shit, crystals and the energy and sage and all this shit. And I'm like, where the hell is y'all grandma at? Where's y'all mama at? Because if it's all y'all do shit, bro, man, they will literally whoop y'all ass. I don't give a damn how grown you was. Come around your grandma talking about some crystals and sage. You gotta be. Your ass may be talking about burgers and a goddamn and some Italian seasoning. Okay. Crystals and sage. Shit. Who? Around an OG black grandma? Man, your ass gonna get cussed out and put out. And prayed about. You hear me? But it's a trend, man. And nigga, everybody jumped onto the trend and shit, and got the little bracelets and all this weird shit and whatnot, what have you. And I'm just like, man, this niggas is really on this now. Niggas is really doing this. Niggas is really doing this. Women. And it's just like, when I saw it happening, bro, it was just like a flood of everybody. And I'm like, man, do y'all really know what the hell y'all doing? Do y'all know what y'all doing, bro? And of course, ain't nothing wrong with it. And it's this and it's that. And it's this. Okay. Hey, man, I do not have a high enough pay grade, okay, or rank in the spiritual realm to pass any judgments or make any. But listen, man, it's somebody we have to talk to and answer to about that. You might want to holler at him. It's the guy that works in like HR, the ultimate HR. You might want to holler at him, man. I don't think it's authorized, but hey, hey, that's between you and him. I'm pretty sure one way or another he'll let you know about it. Yeah, man. Listen. Shout out to Primetime VA, and of course, listen, bro. These succubi and these enchantresses, these women, again, man. The woman is a man's ultimate weakness. And as much as we talk about the Adam and Eve aspect of it, that's like people always talk about Delilah and Samson and Delilah and all this stuff, whatever. Hey, bro, Eve doomed the human race, bro. Do you understand that? Adam was the first fucking human being made, okay? And God gave him the thing to have you have control over this woman. And fucking Adam let this bitch convince him to go against God himself. Well, it was the devil. No, it don't matter. Listen. She let the devil use her. But the devil knew better than what? The devil didn't go directly to Adam. Why? Because the devil knew Adam's weakness was who? See, it is that deep when you really think about it, bro. That's why I be telling y'all, a lot of y'all niggas, bro, I've been there, done that. That's cap. I know all the shit y'all be this red pill rage shit and this, man, I ain't sipping over no bitch and this. Like, bro, for the right bitch, nigga, that eye gonna twitch, okay? All right? For the right bitch, some of you niggas will put a nigga in a ditch, okay? more powerful men than you have crumbled and failed, sir. So it's nothing special about you, my nigga. I understand it. I know you got to have your bravado, you got to have your ego, you got to have your masculine frame and all this other shit. But come on, dog. I know better. I've been there, done that. I'm a nigga that don't pay for no pussy, but it's been a bitch so I came by so fine. It was like, God damn, bitch. let me go do this just in case this bitch. I ain't saying she don't look like she still no pussy, but just in case, nigga. I'm telling you, bro, it's just in your nature to be, you know what I mean, to a degree, weak for fucking females, man. And it's something you have to train yourself out of, you know? You know what I mean? This is, again, and then we even stepping outside of the fucking Bible aspect of it, right? With real life, you've seen this. There have been literal wars caused over pussy, bro. There have been nations and nations conquered and fucking civilizations demolished over a piece of pussy, dog. What the hell chance you got? Just some individual nigga making me think you gonna believe you just impenetrable pussy, nigga? You just pussy impenetrable, nigga? No, nigga. What did they tell you? We just had that fucking shit happen where you had a fucking congressman on the damn in the intelligence committee fucking a whole spy for years. Got a little taste of a little sideways, a little chung leaf. You know what I mean? Man, I'm telling what this nigga pillow talk and gave up. And then this bitch hopped on the plane and she made it back out and she didn't even get caught up. Tell you, man. Yeah, hey, shout out to Dolomite. Yeah, listen, man. The fucking the Nephilim and shit. You know, the fallen. They say, God damn, that bitch bad. That ass though. You know how bad a bitch gotta be for the angels to be like, damn, that's a fine bitch. I gotta get me a little sample of that. I need to give me a little piece of that pussy. So again, man, if you had fucking literally the first human being made, bro, all right, give up everything over a piece of pussy, and you had people that said, hey, man, instead of me staying up here living in paradise, heaven, not having nothing to worry about, I'm gonna get down here and I gotta give me a couple strokes, nigga. I gotta give me a few pumps. I gotta get these pumps. I gotta get in these pumps. I gotta see what it feel like. Ooh, that pussy good. Ooh. I mean, damn. Do fucking angels even? Nah, I ain't gonna go that far, Lord. I'm gonna fall back. But you know that was over with quick. I mean, they ain't never had no pussy. So what? All them bitches had the green jacket. These motherfuckers gonna live for eternity, man. Damn near eternity. Hundreds, thousands of years in heaven. And they like, hey, man, I wonder what pussy's like. Let me go down here and get a sample. Oh, ooh. Damn, bro, you just stuck it in. It's good. These niggas, they done taught, listen, the pussy was so good, they taught them everything they weren't supposed to know about. Okay? Astrology, weaponry, astronomy. Hey, man, who the hell? Why this bitch around here talking about a Capricorn and a Scorpio? God, mad as hell. Who taught these hoes? Who done learned these bitches? Who? How they know about that? They was not supposed to know. Y'all done been fucked. Oh, who? Y'all done been down there fucking. You mean to tell me? Gave up motherfucking heavenly fucking powers, man, for the pussy. So again, bro, shout out to Dolomite again for that one, man. Nigga, you ain't got no chance, dog. Y'all niggas be capping and I be laughing. I'm like, come on, man, stop. But to the point, man, listen. These witch bitches ain't playing, dog. Y'all dudes need to be on the lookout and be careful. Because these bitches out here, bro, they'll set your ass up and literally snatch your soul, nigga. Not with that pussy. With a Pepsi, nigga. Not with that pussy thing. All right. Gotta be careful, bro. But again, this is just crazy as to how, like I said, I've seen it transition over 3 generations, bro. Not no more. Queen of the South. No, I don't. Actually, I don't. Queen of the South. I have not heard like a gospel song since like Kirk Franklin Stomp. But yes, shout out to all my people from the South that know what AM radio is. Okay, all your grandma did was every church station, gospel AMM, whatever it is. Yes, indeed. Hey, play with me if you want to. Come to me with that fuck shit. Hey, you ain't gotta deal with me, man. You ain't gotta deal with me. Yeah, man. Shout out to ProTime. But yeah, man, I've seen the transition again over 3 generations of black women, go from, extremely religious, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, to now in everything goes. Anything that comes around that's a new thing and a new fad or a new trend dealing in the spiritual realm, they'll dibble and dabble in it. Crystals, tarot cards, the whole old chick over there, what's her name? Sprinkle. That's what that bitch is talking about, man. Sprinkle. And and she has thousands of black women following this. And this is the way in the way they're willing to get to, bro, the point of taking advantage of a man. Playing with motherfuckers' souls and shit, man. Playing with motherfuckers' spirits, dog. Bro, that's the devil, nigga. That ain't nothing but the damn devil. I don't care who say it. Whatever you want to call it or whatever, bro, that shit is demonic, dog. A bitch will wage your very soul over what? A couple dollars? Or her ego? Because you said you didn't want the pussy? Because you turned her down, or because, you out here moving too fast and doing it too big, and she want a piece of that? She want to ride along with it? Y'all better not be out here, man. Hell, y'all niggas out here eating butt, so y'all niggas eating booty, so I can't be like y'all like eating these cooking and shit, man. You gotta be careful, bro. You know what I mean? And of course, bro, like I said, you get into the Bible aspect of it. It's extremely, extremely deep, And so it is with the occult shit, man. That's what I said when I start. And a lot of us don't know about that shit. And this is what I say too. You can learn about something and not partake in it. You can learn about shit and so you know what to look for, and you'll know, hey, a bitch start talking and saying this name, and even in like the cartoons and shit, right? So the movie, like I said, Fallen, and it's very important to where it's certain names and of demons and stuff. Excuse me, Moloch and Azazel. I remember when I found out that Teen Titans, the girl on there that was a witch, Raven, right? Her whole thing was she was saying, was a demon name before all of her spells. And you look it up, that's a real live fucking demon. But yet and still, what were they doing? They were putting it as just like a little, innocent thing in a cartoon for years on years on years. And so at the same time, like you said, when you had these goth and emo things, right? That's to where you got the every now and then the very seldom weird, awkward, black, emo, goth, dark chick. Well, shit. You giving this bitch the blueprint to go look up the first steps of whatever fucking demon she gonna worship, because they telling you in Teen Titans. Yep. Shout out to Roscoe. Yep. Hey, she was the only one that really had power. She was like the most powerful one in Teen Titans. She was more powerful than what was the alien girl's name? Whatever the alien chick's name was again. But you know that why? Because this bitch was powered by a demon. Her dad was like one of the most powerful fucking demon, like in the demonic realm. You know? So when I seen this stuff happening, man, black chicks start playing around with certain things and shit being okay, and I was just like, bruh, is this really where we are? Shout out to Kira. Yeah, she's more powerful than Starfire. You know? Yep. Baal and Moloch, shout out to Chronicles. And you get to start understanding and learning that, things don't ever stay the same, but it's just a different variation of something that's ancient as hell. Like, they tell you in the Bible for a reason, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything from hoeing to fucking abortion. Back in the day, they would abort the child and give it up to, whatever statue, Baal or Moloch or whatever, right? And they would do it on the statue. But now you can't do that anymore. Now you go to the abortion clinic and it's still a blood sacrifice. And who's the biggest partaker percentage-wise in abortions? This is how deep the shit really is, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful out here, dog. Definitely gotta be careful out here, bro. The little symbology and all these things that these women are fucking with and dealing with, bro. Bro, you better check on this shit. All this shit means stuff, man. But again, that's why you can't just be blind about a pussy. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh yeah, man, Jay, shit. Yeah, the bitch got on a upside down cross and shit, but I'm cool. I'm with it. That ass though. Yeah, that movie was scary as fuck. Heredity, that was a real deep. And they doing a lot of these movies now to let you know just how real and how deep this occult shit is, dog. This motherfucking possession shit. This shit ain't no damn game. Telling you, man. It's not. You out here playing for a piece of pussy. You better talk to these bitches and see what they believe in, what they think, what they know about it. Hey, if you don't deal with God or whatever, cool, fine. Because everybody has a chance, right? But bitch, if you fucking around this devil shit and this witch shit, you a witch, bitch. Hey, bitch, you need to get. Okay? Ain't nothing I can do for you. I don't give a fuck how fine you is. You ain't finna have my dick not working, bitch, because I want to leave you. Is it worth it, nigga? Is it worth it to deal with a bitch that can turn your dick off, nigga? Huh? Think about that. Okay? Think about it. You leave a bitch alone and now you leave a bitch alone and now your dick don't work no more. You got to come back to her to get it fixed. And the only way you can get it fixed, nigga, is to stay with her. Y'all better be careful out here, nigga. Y'all better be fucking careful. I done seen it, man. And the fucked up part about it is, dog, like, again, no matter how much that your mom or the women from a generation ago withhold from you, bruh, they would let their sons know that shit. Like, look here. Hey, be careful out here. You can't be out here just eating these women's cooking and, gotta be careful. Hell, these bitches now is doing it they goddamn self. I'm seeing all kinds of crazy ass shit, man. Motherfuckers paying for spells and all this shit and potions and locks and all this stupid, man. Listen here, bro. Telling you. Nah, listen, man. I refuse to watch that video. I already know what that dude is, bro. That dude there is an agent of demonic fucking energy. He got it. there's no need for me to even talk about that no more. I did the thing with that last video he did, and I know I did a great job on it because the motherfuckers blocked my fucking video for 48 hours, bro, to make sure it didn't have a chance to even get off the ground and go viral or anybody hear it. Out of all the people that did videos, and there were thousands of them, they blocked my video. You couldn't even watch it. So I would suggest, if you can, go back and watch that video because it's back up now. It's been demonetized. All right. But that doesn't really matter anyway. But the reason I know that fucking video was a hard-hitting fucking video. And they all know this, man. Listen, bro. Again, I'm not no preacher. Don't claim to be. Don't want to be. Don't plan to be. I hope God don't have that in store for me, okay? I really do. I mean, I really don't. But listen, man. God is real. All right? He real to me. If he not real to you, when you hate God niggas, again, shout out to y'all, man. At least y'all legit. At least y'all stay real with it. But listen, bro. This shit right here, again, James 2:19, bro. All this shit that's going on around you to disprove that there is no God or it don't matter and it's no big deal. Why are all these other people worshiping shit that the Bible directly fucking tells you about and warns you against? It can't be right at the same time. You can't have people that's out here motherfucking twerking on the devil and you know, crystals and sage and putting roots on niggas and shit. Okay, but then at the same time, ain't no God. I'm just saying, man. Those two things can't be right at the same time. Either it's all bullshit or it's all true. Yes, hate God niggas. That's my shit too, Brown Xavier. You know, niggas got to stamp shit. Hate God niggas, bro. Shout out to Black Sword 4442. Thank you. You talking some real stuff, bro. Hey, man, you got to, bro. Hey, Roscoe, respect to you, brother. Respect to you. Yeah, Trini Ados, of course. But telling you, man, listen. As bad as they saying fucking is made up or whatever, I can tell you this. You fuck around one of these witch bitches and see how real it is. See how real this motherfucking occult, the demonic shit is. See what happened to you. Shout out to David Johnson, the asshole, man. God's most definitely real because I ain't easy to fool with. I'm telling you, bro. I know it ain't been nobody but in a couple of situations with me, bro. Nobody but. All right. Only reason I'm still here. Yep. Shout out to Black Sword. Listen, all these fucking what's the names are rituals, bro. And the thing about it is it's hiding in plain sight. Most people don't know about it. That's why I'm telling you, man. You can don't get too deep into the shit, man, because like I said, shit can get scary, or you can get too engulfed in it. But you know, learn the basics, man, and know what you're dealing with and what you're looking at, fam. Hey, K-Dot, I don't think they'll learn. Right, hopefully, man. Not necessarily they'll learn the hard way, man. But you know, they'll come around. You always got time, man. Any day that you fucking live, you got time. So hey, people can change their minds, man. You know what? You know, it's people in the Bible used to be persecutors. You know what I'm saying? They end up being followers, man. Shout out to David Johnson in the building. What's up, fam?
What up, Fanto?
You got it, bro.
Hey, man, no, what you saying is some true shit, man. Like, I tell people, like, you gotta understand, like, I tell people this, man. I could sit here and give you stories about God all day. Like, listen, I'm not into God because it was the popular thing to do. Most people, the same way people are now, that's how they were when I've been into it. I've been into it since 5 years old. It's been the same game over and over and over. So I didn't have a relationship with him because somebody told me. I didn't have a relationship because my grandmama was showing me movies and all. It had nothing to do with that. I literally have a relationship with him. We literally deal with each other. Now, I don't got to prove that to nobody, but I can give people stories and scenarios. But that's another conversation. The point of what's crazy about it is when God, see, people talk about loving the world, and the Bible clearly says don't love the world. And that's, let me contextualize that. This is the type of shit he's talking about not loving. Like, all this shit is evil shit, and you're not meant to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the weirdest part about it, this how cold the game is. If you really red pill, you can see it. They tell you incantations and sorcery and all that shit is fake. That's just movies. They hit you with that. So you believe that, when meanwhile science was could be looked at as sorcery or as magic if you want to take it there. You know what I mean? But because we're so limited in understanding, I always say that's another issue too. Limited understanding and arrogance. That's a bad combination that most of us all suffer from. Because at some point in time, you got to look at the fact that how much can you really know if when you get sick, for most part, you have to go see a complete stranger. Meanwhile, you're dealing with yourself every day, all day. Who should know you better than you? Meanwhile, when something happens to you, you have to go see a complete goddamn stranger to give you an understanding of what's happening to you, and it's you. So my point is, it shouldn't be that far-fetched that they do these little things and tell you it's just make-believe. But meanwhile, you see that, like you said, you see the how they're constantly promoting things. I'm having a brain fart. I hate when I don't have my words, having a brain fart. Where they're constantly symbolism. God damn it. All the symbolism, like this whole place is big on symbolism, yet you don't see that as an incantation. See, if you take out all the spooky shit, all that old weird shit that your janky ass Christian pastor and people who didn't know no better told you, you remove that. What people don't recognize is God is really being practical. But because he can do all that metaphysical shit, they can't see past that. He ain't giving you the keys to space. He ain't giving you the keys to the moon. He know you're not ready for that shit. He giving you the simple, basic shit on the plane you deal with. They use a lot of promotion. Promotion can subconsciously control your mind. So I want you not. This is what he's saying in so many words. Don't get caught up on the promotion. Don't get caught up on that repetition of that dysfunction. It's really practical, but we put the spookiness on it, bro.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because like you said, you're not supposed to be of the world or in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be separate. Right. You're supposed to be the separate thing. And this is why a lot of black men have left the church alone, because we see the bullshit. We see it's a hustle. Church is a hustle now. Church has nothing to do with teaching the Bible or teaching the word of God or anything about God. It's all about blessings, 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 money, money, money. When again, like you said, the Bible tells you directly, hey, it's easier for a man to pass through the fucking eye of a needle. A camel to pass through the eye of a needle than in the fucking the kingdom of heaven. So why would you, as a preacher, preach something directly, that goes against what he's telling you? And then even that in itself is allegorical. God ain't telling you got to be poor, okay? Not telling you got to be poor. But what he's saying is, hey, any man that fucking makes money his God, makes money the goal of his life, and that's all he sees, he don't give a damn about me. He don't know what God is. He's made money his God, so he has no value in heaven because he made his heaven here. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, when you start really breaking it down and getting even deeper, people don't want to, and it's just an interpretation thing. But yeah, man, like you said, the huge thing now, bro, is like just the church. And if you ain't go to church, you ain't go to what church am I gonna go to? Hey, you talking about like none of these churches is nothing to deal with the consequences or the lessons that you're supposed to learn as far as getting a better relationship with God and just being that beacon of light for that going forward for other people to bring more people in. So yeah, man, like you said, it's none but facts, like you said.
And look what he said. And what he's saying when he's telling you there should have no other gods before me. See, when you got that real relationship, see, me and him, we have conversations like this. Call me crazy. I'm cool with that. He said Bible said you would call me crazy. This is how I'm always in advanced class shit. I ain't gonna front. It ain't me. I'm not this smart. This is how you should know this is God talk. It ain't me. I'm not this smart. I would love to say I know all this shit. That's why I can't be fucked with. I would be lying. And if I got to lie, that means I'm full of shit. And I don't like feeling like I'm full of shit. So I tell the truth. Like one of the reasons he tells you not to make these things your gods, because make no mistake, anything you make a god, you're now subject to. You're a slave to it. It controls you. Money will control you. That broad will control you. Them kids, the manipulative ass kids, they will control you. That job will control you. Now let's contextualize for niggas. That don't mean gonna be no goddamn bum like Mr. Big Practical. Stop doing that goofy shit. That don't mean gonna be no bum. That means don't never make it where it makes you put certain principles. There's got to be certain principles you won't accept money for. There has to be certain principles you won't accept gifts for. There has to be something you go, no, I can't take that for that. Because other than that, then you're no different than a beast. You're not the type of person. You're the problem. So what he's saying is, in a nutshell, he's just not saying it this way. You got to be able to read between the lines. This is what he's saying. See, we can get into the fact that at the end of the day, if you were God, he's real, but let's metaphorically speak. If you were God and you were responsible for everything everybody enjoys, your mama, your girl, your life, your video games, whatever you think of, if you're the reason why that the people, whatever your people enjoy, whatever they enjoy, and they give credence to everything except you, you'll be a little pissed off too, knowing you're totally responsible for all the shit they enjoy. See, again, that's when God says he's jealous. This is what he means. It's a righteous jealous. See, when you start taking away all that spooky shit, he's exactly what a man is. That's why the scriptures say God is a man of war. See, that's contextualized. He is your blueprint of what to be. Why would God say be in the world, but not of it? You know what I mean? You deal with it, but not of it. Why would he say, if you love the world, you hate me? To love the world is an enemy to God. Now, why would he tell you to hate something that he created? That makes no sense. That's contradictory. That's because you don't understand. What that means is, what he's saying is, look at the bullshit the world is doing. The planet ain't did nothing to nobody. Don't be stupid. He ain't talking about the planet and the animals. They ain't did nothing to nobody. Look at the culture. Look at the shit the people that run this place teach. This is why you're not supposed to be like them. This is what holy means, set apart. You're supposed to be different from them. This is why, I'm gonna show you how deep this even goes culturally. This is why certain groups of people can eat certain shit and it does nothing to them. Meanwhile, we eat certain shit, it messes us up. It can be the same thing, does nothing to that group of people. People don't even recognize how we're even tied to this place differently, but that's another conversation. I'm gonna say this again. It's really just real practical shit, but coming back full circle, it does have its mystique, its magical power. But God doesn't even deal with that part. Because he knows most people's minds aren't really ready for that. That's advanced class shit. The Bible says you should be on meat, but you're still on milk. I say niggas ain't even on milk. Niggas is on water. You ain't even made it to milk. I disagree, Lord. They ain't even on milk. They on water. So he's telling you he can't drop the advanced shit on you because you're nowhere near ready. And the whole time, we're supposed to be in the age of information, the age of technology, and we don't know shit. It's really dumbing us down more. It's really, don't get me wrong, it's the gift and the curse, the tree of life. The internet could be considered the tree of life if you analyze it, make it practical. You can make the internet the tree of life, knowing good and evil. Because on the internet, you can learn some great things that can change your life. And on the internet, you can get caught up on some real deep, dark bullshit.
Yeah, indeed. Hey, shout out to my man, Slim's SG7 for the 5, man. Basic metaphysics. Nobody can be told what the Matrix is, fellas. Yeah, and again, bro, all of your heroes, all of your big movies or whatnot, what is a Christ archetype, bro. Matrix is a Christ archetype. Superman's a Christ archetype. All those things, bro. Shout out to Queen of the South. And again, this is the most important thing, like you said, and it's the love of money that's the root of all evil, not money itself. It's the love of money. That's what people lose when they say, when God went in and he flipped over the tables in the temple, because he's like, look, man, it's like, it ain't the money fault, it's y'all motherfucking fault. It ain't the damn money. You can't blame the money. The money is an inanimate object. The money don't feel. The money don't. All the money does is what the people make it do, or the importance that people put behind it. So shout out to Queen of the South for that. Very, very important. Shout out. We got a testimony. We got a testimony from brother.
Yes.
Still dog 12. Listen, God is real to me because he pulled me away from situations that I asked him to almost in no time. He knows that we need him, and by simply acknowledging him means he blesses you. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I can tell you, bro. There's been times where I ain't even asked, bro. And like you said, the funny thing about it is, like, when you get revealed after the fact why you got removed from a situation, or you got put in a situation to where you just like, this is hell, you hating it, you this, you that. But like you said, man, like the old pastor used to say in the back in the day, hey, don't ask God to move the mountain. Ask him to give you strength to get over it. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, like David says, and I love the way David breaks this stuff down, bro. Even if you just move the Bible away from it, the Bible is really like just a allegory for just common sense and good life practices, bro. Okay, adversity. Okay, stress. You have good stress, you have bad stress, but stress is necessary. Without stress, you cannot advance. Okay, without stress, you cannot get stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't get better if you never go through anything. So the things in the concepts a lot that are in the Bible, people try to eliminate them or all that God shit. And nah, man, bro, if you want to take God all the way out of it, look at the principles and the things that goes over it, even the stories and things in it, and just use it from that standpoint. And you're still something you can get out of it.
Facts. I mean, and also people got to recognize about allegory. Like I could give you a story. I could totally make up a scenario right now, right, fam? So I could say somebody just came home. There was somebody inside the house. They jumped behind it. They bust him in the head with a bottle. They tied him up. They took him upstairs. They ransacked his house looking for money. I could totally make this story up. And then, as much as it would be an allegorical story, there would actually be somebody's life who that would actually fit. So even though something is allegorical, just you got to understand, everything repeats itself. Even though we may not all go through the same things at the same time, you better believe there's somebody going through some of the same things you're going through. There's somebody going through some of the same things the person your neighbor is going through. So at the end of the day, we are all repeating things. So even if we made up allegorical stories, if we all told the stories of everything we've seen here in this space now, and if years from now people would say it wouldn't matter, it still wouldn't have a problem with if you weigh it back. If you look at, okay, look what was said, look what happened, look what they said, look what happened. So even like I tell people, even I don't believe it's just allegory. I believe some of it is, but I believe some of it at some point in time something happens, because again, there's nothing new. Even if
I totally agree with you. I'm just saying that for the sake of, like you said, people making excuses, but I totally believe.
No, I know exactly what you mean, but I like to say that for people, because people take it. People like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people really don't think like. It doesn't have like movies reflect, art reflects life. Like, just because something's not happening to you, or because you see it in the movie, or because you see it in the book, you so limited and small in your understanding, you so arrogant, you think it could never happen. This can't never happen because it's in the book. This couldn't have never happened because it's in the movie. This is how stupid. That's why I go back to the limited understanding and arrogance. Like, at some point in time, you honest to yourself. Most people here ain't even, most people in here ain't even over 50. You're like, you can't barely be here. And now you got everything all goddamn figured out. Get the fuck out of here. You barely been here, but you know every guy. You know more than everybody that came before you. Man. You know more than everybody that was considered geniuses. You smarter than that. That's when I start going, look, dog. Like, I understand having an opinion, but you just can't come and erase thousands of years of history of people who were greater than you and smarter than you, who attested to some of these stories. That's when you start dealing with the arrogance, man.
Yeah, man, like you said, that's that's another big thing too, man. Never thinking that you know more than thousands of years of fucking people already been here before you, bro. Right. Listen, no fucking human being knows everything, has all the answers, my guy. None, not one fucking existing. So and then too, another big one is like when people try to explain God and tell you what God can and can't do. Like, look, fam, bro, you would literally not be able. And shout out to damn, what's the name of the thing? Mr. Manhattan, the movie, the series they did for
Watchmen.
What was the name? Yeah, Watchmen. Thank you.
Watchmen.
Yeah, Mr. Manhattan is supposed to be a representation of God. Usually they do Jesus, right, or Jesus or Christ archetype, but Mr. Manhattan is the only one I can think of as to where they tried to make a person out of God, omnipotence, omnipotence and omnipresence. Niggas don't even understand the difference between that, but they try to argue with you and all these other things. It's like, bro, can you imagine being at all times, the beginning of before people were even thought about, beginning and end of time, and in every place, all galaxies, universes, city states, niggas, dark closets, everywhere at the same time? That's something you can't even fathom as a human being.
Facts.
Okay.
Listen, this is why we have multiple universes. The whole concept of multiple universes or multiple yous is because God can do anything. He can come in the timeline and make this happen. He can come and do something to alter this. So all those possibilities due to him is why there are truly alternate universes with different yous in them. Because at any given time, he can change that. He can make this one change, and it'll be a whole different outcome. I mean, like God is simple. He's simple, but then he's deeper than hell. That's what kills me when people talk about him. Like, he's really simple. Like, he'll reveal two things to you, like something else. God will say, like, I tell people this, to be able to say, to be qualified, this is the arrogance again. So I laugh at people. To be qualified to say an eternal being doesn't exist, wouldn't you have had to live in eternity to be fully qualified to say that, to say there is no eternal being that's been here since the beginning? I would think before I would even listen to your arrogant, full of shit ass, even take anything you saying, to be serious, you would have had to have been here at least in eternity for me to at least consider what you're saying to be true.
Yeah, man, and like you said, bro, that's just the thing as to where if you don't you try to get into it and go further, you have detractors, you have people against. Shout out to my man Roscoe. Roscoe's one of my A1 day ones, man. Hey man, Roscoe, hey brother, I pray for you, man. I pray.
Yeah, he be against it. Roscoe ain't having it.
Yeah, hey, Roscoe ain't going for now, but I pray for that. I pray for that orange R, brother. I say, Lord, would you bless the brother Roscoe? Go ahead and bring him around. Bring him round, Lord, like that R is in that orange circle. Bring him right on round, Lord. Bring Roscoe right round, Lord. Okay, bring him round, Lord. Okay, he's a good man. All right, very intelligent brother. We go give him time. All right. Again, we done seen the worst of it. We done let the Lord use you, brother Roscoe.
Yes.
But no, man. Yes. Hey, and again, man, this is the perfect thing. Listen, bro. I don't feel any type of way or look down on a person or think I'm better or whatnot, even if a guy says he or she doesn't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, cool, fine. It is what it is in due time, or maybe not. Whatever you want to do, I'm not going to force the thing. But what I am going to do is talk about what I know in concerning with me. You feel me? You know, that's right. You know what I'm saying? This is me. If you don't want to hear it, you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? But I do this shit, pastor-tastic on Sundays, every now and again. And I got my man, I got my brother Bishop David Johnson up here. He's doing a whole lot longer than me. But yeah, man, this, it's just nice having the conversation. And more importantly, most of all, nigga, listen, no matter what the hell you don't believe in concerning God, nigga, you better believe in these witch bitches, okay? They out here and they ain't playing. They out here.
Hello. Listen.
Out here, bro.
Listen. What we gonna do? Because I hate doing this. First of all, let me say this. All right, men ain't in the church. I'm gonna give y'all a little scripture. Y'all walk with me. You notice me and Fantastic, we make it fun. This how you gotta make church for our people, for the new people. We gotta make it fun for you. Jeremiah 7:11. Let me show you ain't in them churches. God say, has the house which bears my name become a den of robbers to you? He says, but I have been watching and I have even seen it, declares the Lord. So even God himself sees that the church is a hustle now. He sees that this whole place is a hustle. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Phantom. Build on it.
No, I said, yeah, I'm agreeing. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. I'm agreeing. Go ahead.
No, I lost my thought. What was the last thing you had just said right before I came in?
He sees church as a hustle, like you said, because
before I said that, I wanted to say piggyback off something you said. What did you say right before I said that? You remember?
Nope.
Okay, we've said something about I think it was about Roscoe. And what we were saying, what I was gonna say, like at the end of the day, bro. See, and believe it or not, this is what patience is. But no, back to the witch bitches. Thank you, goddamn. No, man, all through the Bible, God talks about delivering you from this woman. Now, make no mistake, that's metaphoric and that's literal and metaphorically. He's talking about situations, things, traps, laws, and the shit we doing here in the manosphere, and we're fighting against. He's talking about delivering us from this. He said we would go through this, but then he shows you, he talks about there is a woman that takes a man down to the deep pits of hell. She drains him of everything. He said there's one type of woman that builds her man up, but there is another type of woman that rots him to the bones. He said it's better to live in a house. He said it's better to live in a forest alone than in a house with a cranky, quarrelsome woman. He's telling you that. He says he's telling you that a bad woman drains you. He's telling you she's a succubus. Shout out to Black Ram. He's telling you she's a succubus. This is why I get mad at brothers who don't rock with God. Like, listen to me. God got our back more than any motherfucking body. Understand? He's the one saying the bitch supposed to be listening to you. It ain't just we came up with this shit over here. He's the one saying she out of order. He's the one saying, he says, give your daughters not much liberty. Now we see one thing this country gives is these women, these witches. That's why they can practice this witch stuff. Back in the days, they would have burned you for this type of shit. But he's giving it this country and its Western ideology are giving these witches free reign to do all this type of shit. They're allowing this type of shit. And like I said, God is telling you, God was the first one who had your back that said you're supposed to run it. He said, and what he said about the daughter, he said, give not your daughter much liberty. He said, or her quiver, y'all know what a quiver is. Will find many arrows. Now he was talking metaphorically in PG-13 for the kids, but I'm quite sure y'all can read between the lines.
Yeah, God got bars, nigga. God got bars. All right, niggas ain't missing that day. Like I said, God got the ultimate bars. And again, man, like I said, the Bible is like the red pill fucking origin, nigga. Ain't no more red pill than that. Listen, I said do something, okay? tell your wife, all right, to walk and leave and don't turn back. All right.
Right.
He said, tell your people, hey, let's go forward. Let's go and don't look back. Bitch, look back. What happened? And he didn't even know. Listen, this, and again, this is how sometimes, and it's so many little things that people miss in these stories, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, to let you know, look, Lot was so fucking determined and faithful and obedient to God himself, bro. You got this message from God sent down the angels and said, hey, look, this is what you gonna do. He didn't even know his old lady was gone, bro. He didn't even know.
Right.
Until they got to their destination. Because he's like, hey, God say don't fucking look back. I ain't goddamn looking back. This bitch here want to be hard-headed and whole pillar of salt.
Right.
Hold
on, and to translate that for you, and translate and to update that for you to make it practical. Sometimes when you chilling in a scenario and you get what we call that egg, you get that your stomach, that funny little butterfly in your stomach. You like something ain't right. That's the angel. That's God getting at you right there. There ain't nothing magical in your goddamn stomach giving you butterflies, telling you your spider got your spider senses tingling. That's God. Ain't no. I mean, your stomach don't create shit like that. But why does it hit you in your stomach? Because, again, that's God. So when you look at it that way, that's his way of telling you get out of here.
That in itself,
Yeah, and if you don't listen, you fuck around, get hit. We run the metaphor. You the wife who got turned to salt because you didn't move when he told you to move. You got the egg, you got the message, but you was like, no, that can't be a message. I'm gonna just keep sitting here, and then you get your head knocked off because you didn't pay attention. Practical, and I'm gonna say this again. He was telling us about. Listen. There's a scripture. You can look these up anytime y'all want. I'm not lying to y'all. I don't lie about the Bible. There's a scripture that says it was woman who sinned first and became the sinner. He said, and it was not man. And it said, because of her, we all died. But it says it was woman who became the sinner first. This is one of the reasons why, why he took us from us, quote unquote, being equal. That drop is what made us rule over, is why he gave us rule over him. And you know what's so crazy about that? This is the weirdest shit to me on the planet. I mean, literally, we are literally in that story, the Garden of Eden from the very beginning. We are literally in the story of, see, the Garden of Eden, back to metaphors, it wasn't about no goddamn snake and no goddamn apple. The Garden of Eden, first of all, let me explain this to you. We weren't the first people here. We were the first. Adam and Eve was the first people God acknowledged as his own. The way you can validate that is because when they had Cain, they sent Cain off after he killed Abel, he went to the city of Nod and married a wife. He couldn't have went to the city of Nod and married a wife if there was more people, if we were the only people here. That doesn't even make sense. So another thing, God acknowledged us. We're the first. Adam and Eve was God's people he first acknowledged. And the apple represented the doctrines, the very shit we're talking about, the very culture, this very Western ideology that gives our woman free reign to do everything. That's exactly what the fruit is. So when and the serpent isn't Satan. It's not the devil, Satan. That's not him. The serpent is what we would consider right now, who's ever running this place, whatever name y'all want to put, that's who the serpent is. And if you notice, who are our women working with in conjunction to this very goddamn day? If you listen, if you were the serpent, not Satan, if you were people running the planet and you saw the first way to break down the union, to break down God setting the rules of how to keep your shit solidified is using the woman, why would you ever stop? If I was a tactician or a strategist and I saw using the woman would break a nigga, I would use that every time. That's my go-to move every time. So, but niggas are so stupid because we don't study shit. Nobody looking. I mean, we are literally in the Garden of Eden. What was Eve not in cahoots with the serpent? Not Satan. The dude with the ideology are our women not in cahoots with the people of the ideology? Did the serpent not use them? And this is why if we go hard, stay away from the witch bitch. If we go hard or we stay self-disciplined, her power will have none of you. Pray, of course, using God. See, God is your power to defeat her. Make no mistake, I say this all the time. I'm one bad motherfucker, but I'm going to say I'm bad because of God. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to lie. I would love to take credit for everything I've done. I've done some amazing fucking shit. That's how I know it ain't me. I would love to say I did it, but I don't feel comfortable lying because I know I'm lying. So then I tell you God did it. And you want to believe I did it, cool, but I'm at least go on record and tell you God did it. And God is big on his credit. He ain't asking for much. He's like, God damn, if I'm doing everything for you, the least you could do is let people know I'm real because I am real and help some other folks. How you just said with Roscoe, fantastic. How you said you're going to pray and wait for him. Like what we doing right now, whether y'all believe us or not, we still love y'all. We still brothers. We don't hate y'all. But the point of the matter is we still got to share this story. It may not be for y'all. It may be 100 people in the chat and it may be meant for 3 people. And I'm proud to do it for those 3 people. I'm also proud that we tried to expand and open y'all mind to get y'all to see it, even for y'all who didn't want to hear it. But if only the 3 that were meant to get it, so be it.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to him, man. Great Britain for the 5 for the collection plate. All right, go ahead, brother. It's on you.
Hey, man. What's up, man? I want to say what's up to the panel, man. What's up to the chat? Hey, my boy, Dave is spitting. Hey, man, you might have
Triple Black. What up, Triple Black?
They might put a petition on you right now, dog.
Not the petition. Hey, we're going to do the petition joke around this place the whole time. We doing the petition joke around here every day.
They might come with a sisterhood, might come with a goddamn petition, boy. I tell you what, boy, you give them that work today, boy. Anyway,
all praises to the Most High.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, listen. One thing though, you know about women, man. It's like sometimes, man, they act like, especially, I'll blame it on the men. They act like we can't walk and chew gum at the same time. When you're saying these type of things, it can be construed or processed as your hatred for women. Your hatred for women and this like that, because what's real about this, man, is like they are capable of a lot of destruction. It's not meaning that they're bad people, but without any agency, they are likely to destroy. That's just what they are. Just like if you leave a child with no guidance, the child can cause. It doesn't know any better. It's just a child. It just doesn't know any better. It will cause a lot of destruction. And I was listening to one cat, man. He's like, man, you know what? Pretty much evilness is connected to women. That's if you think about it, a lot of evil that happens in a man's life usually comes through a woman. You know what I'm saying? I can bring many examples of this. You know what I'm saying? How many men have faked the pregnancy? I'll wait. Tell me. How many men have done that? How many men have watched a child grow up knowing that it wasn't that man's child and just kept saying it was that man's child? How many men have done that?
That's some evil shit.
I'm just saying, it's like, do you think how many men are even capable of doing those type of things? Like I was watching, a show the other day. It was like one of those court shows, right? They came out with the verdict. They said he was not the father, right? The mother and the daughter still argued. They were like, nah, that's not true. He has to be the father. That's the only one that, and it was like, no, it's scientific. And then she still fought against it. And I just kept seeing that shit, that same theme over and over. And we got to teach our young men, we're not saying women are bad people or whatever. They are capable of destroying. That's what they do without any agency. Just like when I read a book with Pimpin' Ken, he said, and I don't promote pimping at all. He said, a hole with no instruction is headed for self-destruction. That's just one of their fatal flaws. And it's not saying that all women are bad. It's just without any agency, they destroy. They destroy their bodies. They destroy their face. They destroy families. That's just what they geared with. Because and we live in a society where they have no breaks. They can, they've been told they can do whatever they want to do with impunity.
Full reign.
Full reign.
Shit. That's
full
some scary
reign.
shit, bro.
Right. And a lot of them, that's why those churches are filled up with them, because they know, that destruction that they've caused ain't going nowhere. But if they can go to a place and have some dude in a suit tell them, all you got to give me some money and everything's all good, of course they're gonna go there. I mean, you mean to tell me I can repent and I don't have to really face any accountability for all the dumb, all the shit that I've done in my life? Of course. Here's the money. You know what I'm saying? Here's the money. And here's some, some vagina along with that, as long as you can absolve me of all this accountability. But I just wanted to say that, man. It's not, we're saying that they're all bad, but you give them the keys to the car and gas that thing up, they will crash it. That's just in their nature, man.
And let me say this though, they are evil. I'm gonna say this, listen, bro, this is where I'm not gonna play with them. Yeah, you know me. Listen, if I like, listen, you get a pass when you don't know no better. I'll give anybody a pass, even if your ass wrong. You should know no better. But all right, cool. I'm gonna give you a pass. But once you know better, it's brought to your attention. You no longer get to hide behind ignorance. Now that's willing negligence. That part, that's a character flaw. I can't deal with that. I can deal with naive ignorance to an extent. I could go for you didn't know nobody, nobody taught you. You never knew about that. Okay. But you're not going to get that. I'm not going to give you that 42 times. At some point in time, that's proven to me that you're not even trying. So I be the fool. As they say, insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Once I see you're not even trying, I'm done with your ass. And it's not personal. You don't keep building something that's broken. It's not working. It's not fixed. I'm not going to keep pouring money and time and energy into it because it obviously I can't fix it or it can't be fixed.
I mean, it's like I don't even know what proof do you need, man. You can probably go, under a bridge in a big city. You see all those dudes that are sleeping in cardboard boxes and ask them how they got there, and they tell you the whole story. Who's it usually connected to?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, possibly, like I said, man.
Their mama, their girl, their wife, or somebody destroyed their life. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just how dangerous they are.
Yeah, I've seen that situation, man, unfortunately, where like a dude has lost everything over a woman, bro. And again, that's why, like you said, the Bible lets you know, man, is no woman, is no wrath of that than that of a woman, bro. A woman is like the worst thing. Remember, like I said, when the baby, right? The lady stole the lady's baby, and they had to bring the baby, see whose baby it was. And he was like, hey, I just cut the baby in half. And the one bitch was like, yeah, fuck it. I'd rather have a dead baby than a whole one. And she tried to steal the motherfucking woman's baby, bro. That's out of spite. This is how spiteful the fucking woman can be. And like I said, that's one of many stories that's lost on people, and they discount it just because it's in the Bible, when it's a very, very just heavy life lessons about the attitudes and the mindset of just how evil a woman can be. But shout out to my man Kareem W for the 5, man. Greatly appreciate you.
One of the biggest problems, I think, is just because you can't really. I think you get so much pushback from a lot of women because you can't really tell a sanitized version of their nature, because their nature's ugly. Like, they do, like, the way that they operate is a very ugly way of operating shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for instance, if a woman tries to leave you or wants to leave you, she gonna make sure that decision is permanent. And how she can do that, she needs to make sure she absolutely annihilates you. And if you don't believe me, ask anybody that's been through a breakup. If she sees you thriving, she can't let go unless she breaks you completely down. And every man that's ever been in that place has witnessed this. It's not no lie. Have you ever been able to walk away from a woman completely happy, completely whole, without her taking or destroying your life in some way?
That's a great point. I'm gonna bring. Keep talking. I'm gonna get a few Bible scriptures on the witches and the women, because there's another scripture that says the one who believes in God, he will escape her. But kid, that one you talking about. But keep talking, because there's plenty of women who've destroyed men. I mean, we ain't talking about just physical. There's some men. There's like, what I hate is they played men like y'all ain't human. Like, if a woman destroys you, you weak. Now I'm not gonna say there can't be some truth to that. You just allow that. But what I'm saying is they've allowed you to think you have no feelings. You're not human. You can't, like, you get stabbed. You should just take it and it should be okay. Like, let me make a point. Like, every woman, they would be up in arms if when we left them, we could take half of their money, or, leave them. They would die knowing that we took half of their fortune and was able to go share it with somebody else or do whatever we want. Man, that would kill them. They know it's evil as hell. They know it's not fair that they can do shit to you and we can't. They know this is what about the witch. This is about the evilness.
Imagine, David, dog. Imagine, right? Yes. Let's just say you took half a woman's thing, right? And let's just say she made more money than you. You had to pay her. You had to pay her, right? And you took her kids living with another dude. You think a woman can stomach that? No. She has to pay. She has to write you a check every month and watch you be happy with somebody else. If you took half her, do you think that she could sit on her hands and be like, all right, it is what it is. I'm gonna let this go. Nah, but there's millions of men that are expected to do that all the time.
And let me say this, ladies, this isn't a woman bashing. These are forms of witchcraft. Gaslighting, that's a form of witchcraft. All that type. These are, see, again, take the mysterious, spooky shit out of it. Make it practical. Gaslighting, trying to tell a person that they did, that's witchcraft. You're trying to Jedi mind trick this person. You're trying to use reverse psychology on a person, knowing goddamn well you wrong as hell. And like you said, you got a lot of these women who are just doing that. But then, like the whole topic, which is the witch bitch, Triple Black. I don't know if you heard Fato in the beginning about the witch bitch.
What's the which we have a witch running around or
well, man, it's it's a couple of them, bro. Hey, y'all a few of them, and it's very
they multiplying. They multiplying, right?
And like you said, man, this is crazy. And shout out to Dan Cripster, yeah, King Solomon again, King Solomon and King David, man, two of the strongest and most favored people by God, man. What happened? How were they destroyed? Their weakness for women. David got in trouble for because he wanted Bathsheba, exactly. So he sent her. He behind a woman. You're right. I'm just saying, but this man again, David could have had any woman he wanted in the world. But that one little piece of pussy, man. And then King Solomon, like you said, he had all the wives and the wisdom, the most wisest man to ever walk the face of the earth. What did he do? He ended up following the women and not following God. And, got a favor and pretty much cursed his whole bloodline, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop. No, we didn't curse. We got punished. We didn't get cursed. We got punished right after he died. We got punished for it, but it didn't last forever. God lifted it. But look, let's play with that for a minute. I always play with that. This was God, because God had me play with that. The wisest man, fantastic. Exactly. Nobody ever knew more than him before or after. Look, he didn't come down. Didn't anything else bring him down but the chick? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna play into what they say. Well, he didn't have to. Adam didn't have to listen, and that's where I agree. This is why Adam is the simp to me. This is why Adam is the sucker to me. This is why Solomon kind of was the sucker to me at the end of the day, because that's why I love the manosphere. The moment the manosphere starts going, all right, well, we're going to just go along with what they say, I'm out. This is one of the reasons why I love this space, is why I stay in this space, because we are truly Morpheus. Back to you saying the movies dealing with Christ and reflecting God and Christ. Facts of all the movies, they give you the good guy, the bad guy. End of the day, we are truly Morpheus, Keanu. We are truly the resistance. It wasn't by coincidence they made the place in the Matrix Zion, which is the holy place, which is our place. But we are the small resistance that is growing every day. Like Morpheus is saying, we're waking people up. So make no mistake, bro. I mean, go ahead. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a, a religious person. I don't know anything, that much about the Bible and all this type of stuff. But I know like certain concepts, like the concept of wolf in sheep's clothing is like, why do they have to wake up every day and put on that war paint? Put on the, those body shapers and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why do they have to do it? You know what I'm saying? It's the thing. It's like you want to look like a sheep, but inside you're a wolf. You know what I'm saying?
hey, they call that a false advertising. Like, you ain't supposed to be around here false advertising. Right.
I mean, it's really a wolf, but it looks like a sheep. Right. It looks nice and feminine and everything like that. But again, when you go behind the makeup, with the eyelashes and all that type of stuff, you might have a rotten soul.
Well, and that's why I tell you, for one, man, hey, man, y'all got to kill that ass though spirit, bro. Kill that ass though spirit.
Look, that's bro. Mando.
Yeah, that's got to kill that. You got to kill that shit, man. Listen, dog. Again, a bitch got the finest body in the world, but she look like motherfucking TD Jakes and Flavor Flav in the face, bro. Stop it, man. Right? Listen, and nowadays, shit, a bitch can buy a body, man. So again, I never been one of those guys, bro. But just just ultimately, like you saying, bro, I know it can be hard, nigga. Pun intended. All right, pun intended. Right. When you see a fine ass, that bitch is just like, hey, there's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can say. But at all times, bro, you gotta maintain your frame, bro, and understand that, like you said, bro. She has the upper hand, my nigga. Look at this here. Listen. See, look at the Lord giving you an example. The ram in the bush right here. All these titties. all these titties out.
Hey, wait, no, Fato, the Matrix, the chick in the red dress. They literally use the chicken. I mean, this is literally chick in the red dress, man.
Man, high heels, everything, man. It's all the
Yeah, he say, look back, what you see. She looked pretty. She was a whole trap because when she looked back, it was Smith with the desert with the DE in his face. Now wait. Let me read this. I'm gonna give it right to you. Ecclesiastes 7:20. It says, I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap more bitter than death. Her passion is a snare, and her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to God will escape her, but sinners will be caught in her snare.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
And shout out to my man, Till Dog 12, man. Real quick, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Till Dog 12. Don't forget domestic cases. Women start a lot of those situations. Yeah, that too, man. And like I said, women are actors by nature. Again, everybody's doing the memes now, and the memes are like, a bitch be crying this hard, bitch be having snot in her nose, one of her eyelashes done fell off, tears and everything, and be telling the whole fucking lie, bro. Lying.
Who loves to throw rocks and hide hands?
Again,
who does that?
That's how women get down, man. So like you said, you have to have that understanding of whatever you're dealing with in those situations, bro. And that's why I told you guys in the last one about the whole domestic violence case, bro. If a woman puts her hands on you or puts you in a situation of where you feel like you need to put your hands on her, bro, you gotta shake that spot, dog. And especially she calls the police. She calls police to your crib, and she tells a lie or whatnot, what have you, bro. She don't care about you, dog. She don't care about you, bro. She's literally playing with your life, man. And you got to be careful about that.
Facts.
Nah, I learned firsthand, man, and I got out and dodged. It is what it is, man. But I think one of the again, when I say it was the biggest problem is like you can't fix what you really don't know. And I don't think that they really realize how dangerous that they can be. I mean, it's almost
let me stop you, Triple Black. Let me stop you. Listen, and I love you. You my bro. That's where we go wrong. That's a lie. They know exactly what they do. I used to believe that. I found out that's a lie. I started doing the shit they was doing to me, and they called it. I was like, God damn, she seen it immediately. 2 seconds. Yep. I got it out, but somehow magically when she's doing it to me, she doesn't see it, bro. They know exactly what they're doing. And understand, bro. Understand this, bro. We're not saying what we're saying is you got to cut these broads off, and we're not saying like this is where men go wrong. Because we're such logical creatures, and I believe we have more compassion than women. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna prove why. We want to believe. Look, we want to believe. Like, listen, men are hopeless romantics. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I am one. I don't hide shit, but nigga, I ain't no fool. That's the point. Ain't nothing wrong with having compassion, man. Keep that compassion. Just recognize there are some women and some men you don't give it to. There are some you do. All we're saying is be responsible with your love. Be responsible with your compassion. Give it to the people who earn it. Give it to the people who deserve it. Don't just give it to her because she got that ass, though. Don't just give it to her because she got them titties and she bad. That's where you go wrong. That's where the trap. That's where the scripture I just read, Ecclesiastes 7:20. That's where that scripture comes in. You dealing with her for the wrong reasons, then you can't be mad when it turned out all bad. But what we're saying is, brothers, be disciplined, give it to the right women, and be willing to walk away. Be willing to tell them wrong people, men, women included, kiss your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro, you gotta be willing to shake the spot, bro. Once you understand, like David said, they know. They always know. Women are, especially the finest bitches, definitely know. Listen, bro, I've seen it of when and you guys can go back, you can remember this and you think about it. When the little cute bitch found that she was cute in elementary school, and she would get, you get your little ice cream money or whatever, and this bitch got 5 ice creams. You know what I'm saying? This bitch getting all the ice cream, she giving it to her friends. And then she done took the ice cream that another nigga bought and give it to the boy she liked.
Right.
Listen, the earliest of stages, and like you said, we aren't, we were, especially, us 80s babies, niggas born up in the 90s or whatever, we was trained simps. They tried to train us in the fucking art of simpery. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, like you said, bro, as an adult, man, listen, dog. Listen. And it's cool, bro. Bro, you gonna listen. The chances of you being out here, bro, I don't give a damn how much, bro. Drake gotta pay for the pussy. All right, not directly, not saying he tricking, but it's a nigga here that can get any bitch he want. He's still doing things out here that's going. So listen, bro. again, y'all, this fantastic, bro. This I don't know who the hell y'all think y'all be dealing with, but this shit, I ain't paying for no pussy, nigga. I ain't paying. I just walk up on a bitch and I hit it with the mouthpiece, nigga. And bow, bow, bitch, sucking my dick and throwing it back right there in public. Nigga. She dropping it low. You know what I'm saying? She riding the nigga right here. Like, come on, fam. But anyway, y'all can sell that shit to whoever y'all want to sell it to. But listen, bro, you got to put some type of time in time and spend a little bit of bread for something, bro. Even if you take the bitch for a Netflix subscription, nigga, take the bitch to the fucking you know what I mean, Popeyes chicken or whatever the fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't support tricking. I don't support directly paying for the pussy and spending it or whatever. But I understand it. Shout out to the tricking niggas. All you David Copperfield, David Blaine, and you know. All the Davis, shout out to David Johnson on the panel. Yeah, but you know, listen,
or
man.
the alpha it up, or you know,
but the whole thing, like you said, man, these women are fully aware, especially the more attractive a woman is, the more she understands, and she will use those powers for evil more likely than not, all right, or she will use them to her advantage because that's all a pretty bitch got to do, man. All the pretty bitch got to do is be pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Now, wait, hold on, watch this, Fanto. Fanto, watch how powerful this is. Watch this. Let's keep it real. Now, I'm gonna show you the game. If black women got right with the black community change, I'm gonna show you the power these old silly broads have, and they're gonna destroy us all to have their way. Could black women change the black community by tomorrow? Yes or no?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
If they stopped doing what they're doing and started listening to the things we're talking about, if they corrected the things they're doing wrong, wouldn't shit turn around?
Man, if black women started working with versus working against black men, bro, we would literally be some shit to be reckoned with, bro.
Now listen, wait. Stay right there. Wait. Stay right there. Now, hold on, because I said we brush over shit so fast. That's a hell of a drop. Now, hold on. Analyze that for a minute. Literally, the whole community's future in their hands, and they could make it where we are forced to be reckoned with. Yet they would choose the latter. They choose to rebel, and they choose to fucking go against, man. Crazy. And like you said, bro, that's a part of the curse that was put down on that. Shout out to the Hebrew Israelite brothers, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to HI brothers. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas be putting on them Mortal Kombat outfits and shit. You know, that's wrong. Get over here.
I mean, it doesn't even take. I mean, there's like it doesn't even take that much. It'd be like incremental change if they took care of their hair and took the money instead of buying all those fake ass weaves and shit like that, and put the money into a bank account or invest it. They can take
right. Don't use weaves. Don't say weaves. Triple. They're gonna use that. No,
I mean, there's just so many.
No, extra weaves. They'll use that. You can't give them ammo. Don't use that.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying. Not even that, bro. Even if they like the whole money aspect of it being what's name, if they just stop going against and trying to be in competition with their men, okay, to the point of where well, white women do. No, they don't. White women, listen, bro. White women might put on this front and this bullshit, bro. But some of the biggest devout fucking feminists, you know what they are? They're married. All right. Some of the biggest fucking feminists, or whatever, you know what the fuck they are? They're married to a man, and whatever the fuck their man say, they're there. They're gonna support them wholeheartedly. And not only that, if they have a son, they're gonna protect your bitch ass from their son. All right. They're gonna tell their sons. That's what these white women will do in comparison to what black women do, bro. And it's just like, you don't even understand, bro. At the end of the day, no matter how much feminist bullshit they feed you, bro, men run, build, and fucking protect civilizations. I say again, men run, build, and protect all civilizations, bro. Once the fucking men start getting put to the back burner, bro, you literally are looking at the fucking the destruction of whatever civilization that may be, and if you have plenty of historical context to fucking support it. But like you said, bro, and this is why we've never been able to get off the ground and go where we need to go, because you know we got sold the motherfucking illusion of inclusion, and ever since then the black woman has wanted to fucking taste that the white man's ice and being colder. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the place of the fucking white woman versus working and standing alongside the black man. So.
But think about this, man. It baffles me. Like, for instance, white women and Latino women and Asian women know how to use their femininity as a weapon, as power, right? Yeah. Black women use not their femininity, they use masculinity, and they think that's power. That's actually your fucking weakness as a goddamn woman. Like that.
Right.
I mean,
because you
to
don't
be
have
able to
you
get-
don't have masculinity. It's a falsity. It's
Exactly.
fake. It's make believe. So you're setting yourself up. Weirdest shit on the planet, man.
Hey, but I just said a Karen can hate the hell out of her husband, right? But she's still gonna use her femininity to make sure her husband advance so she can advance. But our women, man, those motherfuckers, they want to see you fail and actually see you fail so they can like stomp on you. And like nobody else does that.
Right. Hey, let me tell y'all a story. I said this before. Back to I'm gonna go to the topic of witchcraft. I remember one time I had this partner, man, and I went over, one of my player partners. We went over this chick house, and it was his chick. And he used to tell me, he was like, she had a cousin. He was like, nigga, she bad. Tall, light skin, long hair, green eyes, Fantail, you know how we, what we, So she, something you would have loved, bad, right? He used to tell me about her. So I would go over there with her, right? And I would go over there with him. And they would be doing little shit. And I was like, what they doing? They'd be like, that voodoo. And I'm like, voodoo? And I'm thinking they joking and things. I'm like, she come like, I don't play around with that voodoo. I'm like, I don't play around. This I'm young. I'm like, I don't play around with that voodoo or whatnot. And they always say that. So I would go over there with him, holler at her, start talking to her. So finally, of course, it come time to knock her down, right? Now she bad. I'm talking about tall, light skin, thick, green eye, long hair, bad. I mean, bad. I'm like, yeah, I want her. I get to the house. Before I get to hit it, she tell me I'm pulling out the rubber. She like, you don't need that thing. Women always swear men don't be talking about protect. She literally told me, no, don't put that on. I mean, I'm like, no, I'm putting on this condom. She trying to snatch it off. I'm like, no, I'm putting this on. So I puts it on. I knock her down. I go knock her down. I'm definitely not going bareback. Now, mind you, when she get done, she go jump in the shower, right? So I'm a weird dude like that. I be in a woman's house. I start rambling through stuff. I tell you, you need to know what you're dealing with. I don't care what nobody say. So I'm rambling through. I'm like, I look around. I'm going right in her kitchen right quick because I'm thirsty. So I go into the kitchen, bro. Now, she had a son. He wasn't there. So when I go into the kitchen, the refrigerator, I mean, I'm like, oh, she live here. This is her house. The refrigerator is damn near empty, bro. I look in the fridge. It ain't nothing to drink down in the fridge part. Weird shit. I go to the freezer, bro. It's a whole bunch of old, like, bread bags, bro. Just a bunch of them. And it's like, ain't no bread in them. It's like the bags. It's like she's saving the bags, right? So I grab the bags and look at the bags. There's bugs in the bags. Nigga, I get out of there. I get my clothes on so goddamn quick. She like, what's wrong with you? Where you go? I'm like, no, one of my partners just called. Emergency came up. Dude, I got out of there. I never called that chick back. I never dealt with that chick. I ran from that chick. And then the cold part about it, one day I was with my auntie and we were on Crenshaw, our cruising spot, just out cruising in one of the cars. And she pulled up in a big body Benz. And my auntie was like, go ahead, girl. You bad in your big Benz. Like, look at it. I looked over and it was the chick that got dug down in the car. I was spooked. Weird shit, bro.
Hey, and like
weird
you said,
to me,
bro,
fuck out.
Like you said, bro, the crazy part about it is, a lot of these dudes, bro, won't have that. You'll fall for that honeypot, man. Hey, she say, motherfucker, pull that thing off and go ahead and skeet up in her, and now you on 18 years of goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a witch bitch. I'm a witch bitch.
Dog. That shit don't happen. You know what? When I think about it, though, that shit don't happen so many fucking times where a bitch tried to get me to either take it off or not want to use one. I've never been like, I never went to a situation where I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me not use unless it was my old lady or whatever, I've been with for a long ass time. But then usually that shit has happened too many times. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Try to get you to hit it raw.
Right.
Yeah,
too
bro.
many times.
Like I say, bro, you and again, like you said, all the irresponsibility or whatnot is put on the man. You got to be careful out here, bro.
Right. This is what God is telling you. God is telling you, like, people don't understand it. Like, let me simplify God one more time. Let me explain something to y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's gonna seem like he's a little asshole-ish because he is kind of. Let me say this: if y'all, whatever the impression y'all get of me, this is my rendition of what I see him as. Believe it or not, and he's kind of an asshole, but he's, he has a sense of humor. He laughs. His things sometimes is funny. You won't think they're funny. He's laughing. And one thing God is saying, he's like, listen, I made the world to be a setup. I made money. I made money to be the biggest setup. That's why he says if a man worships like, why would God say if a man worships money, you cannot serve two masters? A man who worships money you can't serve two masters. If you love money, that's for you will love one and hate the other. Why would he gave you that in the Bible? To this day, we see money still as a trap. Women, he has a million traps, because what he's showing you is I made the world and I allow everything in it to happen because it is a test. And that's why I read the scripture. It said, what is it? I'm gonna go back. It says, but those who are pleasing to God will escape her, but sinners will be caught in her snare. See, that's not literally just that is literally a female. That is metaphorically the world. What he's telling you is throughout the insight of the people that I choose, that I designate, that I get this information to, you're gonna fall victims. Like like, believe it or not, Fantastic, myself, we're big influencers around here, and we talk about God. So you gotta be able to. I'm gonna give him credit. Y'all need to thank God for people like us around here, because he has people like us around here keeping y'all abreast, keeping y'all afloat of all the games and the lies. Because again, we saw what it was like before we all had voices. Everybody was just stuck to being dumb or believing that it was just them.
Oh, David, no, you just ain't got no game. Like, if you have some game, you wouldn't be talking about gold.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm talking about all manipulation. Oh, listen, they trying to make men believe we crazy. Look, we logical. They trying to make you think what you saying is insane. You're jumping to conclusions. You're panicking. I'm talking about, bro. When I saw, like I'm gonna say this again. I had a chick I was dealing with. She I had a chick teach me how dangerous women could be. Like, so much so she was a short, little, mean, little light-skinned chick. And I'm talking about, bro, she had the little sweet little voice. My daddy used to always say, be careful with women with cotton mouths. And I used to wonder about that. And the sweet little voice, like, they be the most dangerous. And I ran into one, like, bro, women taught me, like, I underestimated women. That's why I understand some of the brothers who ain't seen it. If you ain't had a woman really do you or try to do you, you might be naive to it. We've seen what women can do, bro. And again, like we're saying, this isn't women hate. What we're saying, like, another messed up part about it is, where are all the so-called good women to help? Like, we wouldn't have to say anything if all the so-called good women stepped up and checked these witches, checked these evil women. Listen, we got more than enough on our plate trying to establish our dominance. We could, like, again, y'all don't want us to correct you. So then my point is this: okay, listen, if black men are correcting black men, and black women don't want black men to correct black women, then who the hell is correcting black women?
Because they've created an army of simp avengers, which is like they sons, they nephews, and like a bunch of simp avengers. Like, because the thing about it is before you even get to them any correction, they got a fortress of simp avengers that are protecting them. You know Absolutely. What I'm saying? Oh, girl, you a queen. You're a queen. You can do no wrong.
Shout out to my man GB in building, man. Again, like I told y'all, bro. Listen. I don't know if it's just a down south thing. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about it, bro. But listen, bro. Hey, telling you, listen. Bro, put a root on my cousin, messed up a lot. Telling you, bro. That's just some shit. I don't know if it's just a down south thing or whatever. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy ass shit, and that shit real, man. But listen, dog. Yeah. Hey, this has been a great build, bro. Glad you guys pull up on me, Brand. I know everybody talking about the Kevin Samuels. I don't know what the hell the petition.
I don't know,
lady,
man.
The petition girl or whatever the fuck. Like I said, man,
I'll go ahead and get that petition on David Johnson. Triple Black ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but greatly appreciate everybody coming through, man. If you guys haven't already hit the like, please hit the like on the way out.
Hit that like and hit Fato Cash App right now. God damn it.
Hey, man, fuck the Cash App, bro. Hey, expand the brand, baby. Hey, if you're gonna do anything, man, put your coins together, bro. Save up whatnot, and BABG, man. We trying to go worldwide, man. Big ass black guy clothing brand, bro. We doing it. Appreciate everybody that's already supported. Appreciate those that will support. And that's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.
All right.